So now we'll discuss important Unity code. So the first thing I'd like to discuss is input, how to get input from the player. So usually you get the input in the update function. So this here happens every frame. So there are a couple of ways to get input. Now we'll discuss about keyboard and we'll discuss PC input right now. And after that we'll discuss touch input. So for PC, you can say if input get key down, key code, and let's say we want to press the space bar. So this means here, when a key is pressed down, happens once when the key is pressed down. So this happens only once when the key is pressed down. So at the moment when the key is pressed down, this happens. Okay. So get key down means happens when the key is pressed down once. Okay. But then you have another version of this, which is just get key, and this here means while the key is pressed. Okay. So this will happen continuously while the key is pressed, whatever you put in here. And of course, here key code, you can put whatever key you want here. Then you have input get key up, get key up. So when a key is released, so it happens once when the key is released. Okay, so that's one way to get input. This is for keyboard. For mouse, you say input get mouse button, and like the key, you have the down, up, and just so if I say 0 here, that's the left click. So this means while the left click is pressed. Then you have the down version. So when the left click is wait. So when yes, when the left click is pressed, and then when the left click is released. So get mouse button up. So that's for PC. Also, you can say you can use the axis. For example, we want to know if the player is in a 2D game is moving on the x-axis, so left and right. For that, you use the horizontal axis. So input get axis horizontal. So this is a value between -1 and 1. -1 when you go to left, 1 right, and 0 no movement. Okay, so this input get axis horizontal will let us know if the AD key are pressed or the left and right arrow keys. So when you're moving to the left is -1, when you move to the right is 1, and if you don't press either it's 0. But important about this is this, when you transition from one value to another, is not instant. So it doesn't go, for example, you go to the left, it's -1, and then you release the key, it doesn't go instantly to 0. It happens over time, over a short period of time, but still over time, not instant. So with this, you get movement on the x-axis. On the y, we use the vertical axis. So the same, but just for the movement on the y-axis. And I'd like to comment this as well. Oh, And then with this you can construct the moving direction in 2D. In 2D is vector 2 move direction equal to new vector 2, and then you say horizontal axis and vertical axis like that, and that's the move direction. So you can construct with this the move direction. So this is for 2D move direction for 2D. But this will be only useful in a top-down game because okay, I won't go into detail, but with this you can construct the move direction, and it differs from game to game, but this here does not. So this is how you get the input here. I delete this one because it's not relevant. So there are also other axes, but I'm not familiar with those. I do not know those. So I'll just explain. I'll explain touch a little bit for Android games. So for that, usually say touch count. Touch count. Wait. Input that touch. Yes. So with this you see if there are touches. So this means if there are touches. And then sometimes you might want to save a touch. So touch. Let's say we want to save the first touch. We say touch input get touch 0. Now phones sometimes support multiple touches, so you can have multiple touches at the time. But if you want just the first one, you just say get touch 0. So that's will save the touch, and then depending on the touch phase, you can do stuff. So let's say touch phase, and you have began. Okay, so that means if this touch started, or rather, not if, when this touch started. Let me copy this a couple of times. You have, let's see, stationary. So if this touch is not moving, so if you press on the phone, but you do not move it, so if it's not moving, it's important because that's almost everything you need to know about touch. So I'll just explain each touch phase. So moved. I assume this is moved from the original position. I'm not sure actually. Let's see. Cancelled. Okay, it's cancelled. Ended. So when a finger is released for that specific touch. Okay, so you have this. Basically, I won't go into detail, but the touches have phases. Okay, and you can use that to create the controls for the game. That's for touches. So that's pretty much it about input. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much about everything you need to know. There are other stuff like for the camera rotation, you can or for the so like when you move the mouse, there is an axis for that as well. Or when you use the scroll of the mouse, but I don't know that, so that's pretty much everything.